Alright, so what's going on, guys? Yesterday I had a huge problem with freaking computer. We're gonna mute this real quick. But anyway, yesterday my computer decided that it was gonna finally stop working. Literally what I found out is that the BIOS on MSI motherboards has to be updated manually. Which really, it didn't even have to be updated manually, it just had to be updated, period. And there was a couple ways to do that, and what I'll do is I'll show you that really quickly. The, go to MSI's website real quick. Now, I'm just going to show you guys this just because it took me a little while to figure out how the hell to do this and how the hell to get it to work, and I haven't really seen any video on it. So, just so you guys know how to do it, and, you know, it's a little bit easier for anybody that has the same motherboard as me. What you do is you go to the MSI website, you'll go to, like for instance, I go to Good Gaming, because I have the Gaming 970 AMD motherboard. So you go to your motherboard setting, you go to support, alright, and what that's going to do is that's going to pop up all these BIOS here, alright. So you want, obviously, the newest version of the BIOS. And what you're going to do is you'll download it, alright, go into that, and what you'll have to do is go into your downloads, right? Then what you'll do is go down to wherever that folder was. I'm just trying to find it really quickly. No, maybe it wasn't in that one. No, it wasn't in this one either. Oh yeah, that's right, because I had to reinstall Windows again. Alright, so, let's go back into this. So you'll click download, right, you'll open it up. I'm just going to download it just so that I have it. But basically what it'll open up is this folder here. And I don't know if you can really see that too well. But basically what you need is all three of these files, right? You'll copy, paste it into your C drive. Alright, what that does is it actually opens it up in the UEFI BIOS, and when you go into UEF BIOS, if you look at the other video I'm going to post up in a little bit, you actually have to go to the update portion of it and then update the BIOS. The second time I installed Windows, I didn't have to do that. It automatically just did it, and I didn't have to do anything with it. So I didn't have any issues the second time around I installed Windows last night. But, however, the first time I did, it crashed again, wiped the hard drive completely. It took me almost an hour and a half to get the hard drive to work. And because it wouldn't recognize the hard drive, I had to switch 3 different SATA cables, the SATA 6.0 ports, because I guess it blew out one of the ports, or the port just stopped working altogether. But long and the short of it, the computer is working again. I finally got it up and working. It was a huge pain in the ass. I really did not suggest MSI motherboards at this point. I would definitely say go with an Asus over the MSI. Only reason I'm sticking with the MSI is just because I don't feel like spending more money. I don't have to. And I finally did get it working, and it finally does work pretty well. Actually, believe it or not, with the new BIOS, it actually upped the frames per second in certain games and stuff. Just because it's running a little bit more smoother. I feel, at least. It is, I mean, the graphics cards are overclocked to 1170. The, what else? Graphics cards are overclocked to 1170. The memory is still the same, 1425. 10% power boost to those, and the CPU actually has a power boost. I think it's at 1.5 volts. I can actually double check it and show you that. I downloaded the ROG version of CPU-Z just because I like it. It looks better. The CPU-Z has like different ones you can download. There's like an ASRock one, a Gigabyte one. All that stuff, but basically it's just the skin. So right here you guys can see I'm running at 4.7 Alright, across 6 cores. And my voltage, ooh, wow, focus please. Hi, thank you. Okay. So yeah, 4.7 gigahertz at 1.496 volts. Finally got it figured out. That's the other thing that's tricky with MSI is, like, for instance, like Asus, when I had the Crossblade Ranger, you could actually just set it. Hey, I want 1.5 volts. That's it. Done. Save. Move on. Out of the UEF BIOS, and it automatically did it, right? This, on the other hand, you actually have to, it automatically sets to 1.048 volts, and then you have to do like a plus 0.005 or plus 0.005 or plus 1.125, or basically it adds the voltage, but it doesn't show you what it actually equivalates to. So it doesn't show you that it actually is running at 1.5, it doesn't show you that it's running at 1.4, you know, so I mean, you really have to sit here and do the math, and it's kind of obnoxious. Definitely one of my pet peeves about MSI at the moment, amongst other things. But, yeah, I think, honestly, if I do end up with the money, I might actually upgrade one more time and just get a Asus motherboard. There's just been too many problems with this motherboard, and as much as I enjoy the computer, you know, it's just not exactly what I expected from MSI. I expected a 970, you know, I expected the motherboard to run a little bit smoother, not have this many problems. The only issue I have now is I have an OEM disk of Windows, so it basically is locked to this motherboard, so, or something along those lines. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. As of right now, I'm not going to do anything. I might possibly buy the new CPU sometime in the next, like, month or two. Actually, probably after May. I'm saving for a trip. So yeah, we won't do that for a while. But when I get back from my trip, because I'm going to be going out to Colorado to visit, that's the other thing that's annoying. When you reboot, because Corsair Link doesn't really necessarily work very well. My other pet peeve with Windows 8. So what you have to do is go into here, you have to play with all the color settings. And the way you know it worked is that the thing over there will actually change to the proper color. Right now you can see the LED is off. But you can't really see it because there's so much red LED in here. But now you can see the red LED is all the way up. Just to show you a different color, I'll show you the green. So yeah, basically you have to mess with the different colors and stuff like that and just play with it. I'm going to leave it at red just because obviously the whole computer is red. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the update. I shouldn't even say I hope you enjoyed the update. I hope you guys learned a little something out of that. Again, I don't necessarily suggest this motherboard. I would say spend the extra money and get the Asus one. Just because, honestly, I might do that in the next, like, month or so, or you know, after I get back from my trip in May, I might do that. But as of right now, it's just I'm shaking my head because it's just like I wasted so much money on getting this new computer, and it's not performing the way I wanted it to. But I mean, I guess with everything, it has its glitches and it has its things, so. Now I know how to fix that, and I mean, it's a learning experience, but at the same time, it was just way too long of a learning experience to have to deal with that crap. Anyway, I'm gonna go play some Terra, mess around on there. If you guys want, comment, like, ask me any questions you got. I'm going to be posting out 3 videos right now. This is actually the 3rd one. The first one will probably be my rant, just because I was so pissed off last night. You have no idea. I finally figured it out, and then I posted up a second video of me doing the flashing and then this will be the third video, now that I finally got it working 100% again. I actually have to do a third update right now, and just double check and see if there's any more updates, and then restart this, and then I'll play some Terra. But everything seems to be running okay, just because, like I said, you saw it was running at 4.7. The graphics cards are, you know, all working, or, well, both are working, rather, I shouldn't say all working. That's the second card, that's the first card, so both of them are operational at the moment. So, pretty much everything seems to be running okay. But, we'll see. I may have to do a Valley benchmark and a Heaven benchmark just to make sure that everything's running okay, and maybe a Real benchmark as well. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a good one.